So, Terrance, what have you seen from Keith and Johnny? Obviously, very talented. Showed it on the field last year. What's been their next step as they go into the spring?
Yeah, so really just being consistent, having the same defense going in, it's been good for the group to play fast. But for those guys, being consistent every day, using the fundamentals against the run, footwork, extension, and finishing to the ball, and being productive in the pass game against the quarterback. So getting after the quarterback on the rush situation. So they've been doing a good job.
Talked a lot about leadership. Those guys did. How important is that for you, for them to step up into that role?
Just putting them in position to be a leader. Like for example, at the end of practice today, Johnny addressed the group, just addressed the good and the bad and the ugly, and I think that's good for them to hear his voice. When you have a lot of production, then eyes start to get on you a little bit, so the expectation elevates for you, especially from the teammates. Looking for that leadership, and both of those guys are taking on that role in practice.
Roderick Perry might have been an underrated guy for you the last year, given what he did in the middle. What's him leaving? What's that mean for your group behind him, Vertus, Calvin, and TeRah?
Definitely fills a gap that we've got to fill. But what we're excited about is that TeRah was able to come in early as a transfer and elevate the competition for Calvin and Vertus on the inside. And Keith has been getting some of those reps as well. But that's a big gap to fill. But we're excited that they're getting reps right now and improving every day.
Obviously, Calvin and Vertus are talented. What do you need to see from them? What's their next step?
We need to see definitely a force in the inside. What Rock gave us, he gave us just some force and power against the run, but also he gave us that element in the pass rush as well. So we definitely want to see those guys be consistent against the run and be a force for us in that 3-down front. And obviously when it's pass situations, to get out to the quarterback and push the pocket.
What's TeRah brought in the early going here?
TeRah is exciting to watch. Brings a lot of energy. Uses his hands well, and definitely doing good with his footwork. Just got to do a better job of holding the point. When he gets those double teams. But in the pass rush, he's also a guy that can help us as well.
Sed McConnell, what have you seen from him? Obviously, second year, you hope for a little leap there.
Yeah, Sed is doing a good job for us. We're putting him in position to play, help us on third down as well. So he's been getting reps and opportunities on all down the distances so far in spring, and he's doing a good job being consistent.
Jamal and Dion bring some experience to the group. What do they add, especially Jamal, who's played a lot?
Yeah, I know Jamal has faced some adversity, but this spring he's been able to practice and compete and do some good things, getting some rotation with the ones and the twos. So just a guy who's been around it a lot and has got a lot of snaps underneath his belt. That's always good to bring that wisdom in the meeting room and what we're seeing in terms of blocking schemes and good feedback.
You mentioned Keith moving inside a little bit. What's that do for you guys and for him?
Yeah, it helps us be more versatile in terms of our packages. First, second, and third down. We can stay big and also athletic with Keith in the game. He's a guy that has played all positions up front, and we expect him to do that moving forward. And so, like I talked about, just being consistent with our defense and same defense, and it gives him ability to play fast. So.